All right, come here. Come here. Come on, guys. Come up and say hi to everybody. Come on. You want to do the report? Huh? You want to do it? Tell everybody go hi. Tell everybody hello. What you think? What's the dog doing? He thinks he's going to trade with me. He wants to do the report, don't you? Don't you? Yeah. You believe when I got this dog, he was brown? Look at this. Look at the color of this guy. He was brown when I got him. He was just a little pup. He still is a puppy. What's up, YouTube? Anybody on YouTube? I'm not. The chat's not populating. Yeah. Maybe it's going to be one of those days where I can't see YouTube's chat. That's weird. See, I've got quite a few people on, but chat's not working, guys. Let me see here. Let me chat in there. I just messaged. What's up, Evie? Yeah, YouTube is working, Shelby, but I can't. If there's anything in chat, I can't see anything. I just put a test in there. Sometimes YouTube does that. All right, guys, we'll start in about 20 seconds. Questions, tickers, get them out there. Yeah, YouTubers. Unfortunately, if you ask questions, I'm not going to be able to see them for whatever reason. The chat's not working. Good morning. Happy Friday the 24th. We wrap up a decent week from our trading war room, despite, some crazy market conditions, but we've carved out some good wins. Yeah, and we're giving away a funded account today. So make sure in our Discord you react with that rocket emoji to enter and Evie just posted our free Discord link. A lot going on today, guys. Got this free live, and then 11 a.m. I'm live with Crypto John. We have our free trading war room right after this. So if you want to come trade with me for free, you can. So let's get into it. Today, the data, we have flash PMI at 945 and U.S. Manufacturing PMI, services and manufacturing, and the new home sales at 10. May move the needle a little bit, but I don't expect a ton. The NIMO oscillator is negative 39. So it's here. There you go. Instagram, so you don't feel left out. But it is starting to get interesting. 60 is the number we're looking for there. And the NIMO is at negative 48. So if we sell through today and we're in oversold conditions on Monday, we could have a bounce back. We're going to keep an eye on that. VIX should be up over 18. Let me see. It's 18.7. So not much protection. You can join my paid Discord. Evie can drop the link in there. So there's normally links in my bio, but they suspended me because they say I'm a scam. I'm a scam making people all this money. All right, again, YouTube guys, I know you can hear me. I apologize. I can't see your questions. Something's wrong with my chat function in YouTube. It's a YouTube issue. It's not me. It's weird. So if you have a really dire question, you can jump over to Instagram and ask me, and I'll answer it there. All right, let's get into the charts. Let me move this back over. Here we go. Right now we're in torsion. We're the 1 hour and 30 minute disagree, which makes it a tough trading conditions. We are below the bias. So we'll probably, if bias drops, we're going to have this all aligned. So shorts below the VWAP as of right now. But what I want you to notice, if you run the matrix, or if you don't, you should. These divergent colors identify this greater channel right here. right? And I did a lesson. If you add matrix to your charts, not only will you get signals, but all this information, but you get to trade with me 2 additional times per week. And yesterday I did a strong education on channeling, like in how to identify it, how to trade it, how to stay out of it, so on and so forth. So that's ESRTY looking ugly also. Here you can see it's more aligned. So we are preset for a long, believe it or not. And the next long, I didn't get a chance to throw these in here. Next long opportunity, let me make it. It's right about there. Holy cow, who's the drunk driver on these charts? Okay, next long is about 29.62. All right, 29.62, keep an eye on that if we get the 5-minute cross. Could be worth, you want to make sure there's enough points inside the high a day, and it's going to be tight. Only like 5 to 7, so you can always take reduced points. NQ, that only goes up is in torsion. It is trending from its low yesterday, which was here, ran sideways and trying to trend up. This one, I'm going to stay out of it as long as it's in torsion. Okay, torsion is my term. You're not going to look that up, but that is what I call a divergence between the 1 hour and 30-minute biases. I see your question, Marcus. Go back on your cruise. I'll answer it in a second. We'll get to it. YM, guys. I like a VWAP buy here. Go to the 5-minute. So notice we have long bias. We are preset for primary read long in the top side of the green box, which would be about 52.85. So the key level and the VWAP also creates a buy zone in the box. So buy off of this level, buy off the VWAP, or buy the primary read. So you got multiple setups here. And that would be a 100-point trade, folks. Getting into gold. Gold is just falling asleep. It is turning down. In torsion makes it tough, guys. Look at this. Look at this range that thing sat in yesterday. It was horrible. Right? But we hit 2 trades in gold. Called for my traders. It's all going to be about this VWAP. If we break this VWAP, we're going to flip the bias down, and then we'll be able to hunt shorts. Bias flips, retest the bias, and go. If this holds, we might go up to challenge higher pricing and turn these green. If I had to bet, I think we sell down. I really believe there's a 4,000 test coming. And I was banking on it last night here. I was trying to get into it, and it didn't drop low enough. Finally, let's get to oil, guys. Question stickers, get them in there. Again, YouTube, I apologize. I can't, the YouTube is not showing me your chat, so I'm not going to be able to see your questions. I don't have time for vacations, Miller. Oil. Yeah, I mean, any discount you get in oil, I think there's going to be escalation. You can buy that discount. You're getting a read coming in here too. I think you can buy above the VWAP. You get it is short bias, but man, I just wouldn't short gold right now. This is where I'm going to take the fundamental information that I know and not take shorts. Although those shorts paid, right? We're hunting 25 to 50 cents. When it was real expensive, we hunted $1. All right, guys, so let's get to your questions. Again, YouTube, I can't see them. Things we got going on today. We got a lot. We have a lot. Immediately after this free live, you can trade with me free in my war room. The link is in my Discord. Evie will throw that up again. Make sure you're following me at the Student Alpha. So this account is called Student Alpha. Go find me at the Student Alpha, because that's my backup account, because Meta has a huge war on many influencers. And I've just heard horror stories of influencers with 100, 200,000 followers just getting banned. And these are people that take years and spend, like me, thousands of dollars in advertising to build their following. And then Meta goes, nah, go fuck yourself. You're a fraud. Thank you for the money. So I need you, if you want to follow me, to follow my backup account, because one day this one might disappear, and that's where you're going to find me. But also find me at Student Alpha. Also today, guys, live at 11 a.m. with Crypto John over at Alpha Beta Report. Alpha Beta Report just posted in Instagram there. Follow here for the 11 a.m. live today. Guys, show up. It's just like this live. There's going to be a lot of information dropped, a lot of questions answered, market strategies, and so on and so forth. So, and then Evie just dropped the link. Thanks, Evie. All right, let's get to your questions. Instagram again, YouTube. I apologize, I can't see them. If you have a pertinent question, jump over on Instagram real quick and ask me. You can always go to my free Discord. Tag me in the question. I'll answer. Yeah, Shiraz makes it very rough. KHC, yeah, that's one off my weekend update. The Kraft Heinz company, looking good. I mean, if you, I called that buy in around 22 to 24. Okay, it is a dividend player. You are in unrealized profit right now. You can have your stop loss down here still outside the money because remember you're realizing the dividend as you hold it. If you're worried about market conditions, you can always go break even, but I don't think it's necessary. If you want to go tighter, you can use market structure at like just under 22 or under 21. That is still the buy zone, guys. If it comes down and taps kind of mid 24s, it's still a buy. There's a lot of upside to this. So and guys, if you don't know, on the weekend, so tomorrow I'll put out my weekend update. You can find it on my YouTube where I analyze all these stocks over here and then some, and then I add to the report what I like for trades moving forward. And I'm contemplating doing trade of the week. In other words, a trade that we're going to enter for 1 week. What do you guys think? The only problem with that is market conditions still suck. I might have to wait for that to shake out. And I've done this in the past where I can call a trade to buy and hold for 1 week and exit on time. So I've taught all this stuff, guys, how to identify money charts. I've taught at conferences in Vegas and trading. I've got the formal education, but yet Meta says I'm a fraud. So, but I may do that. Let me know what you think. HYMC. Yep, all those gold miners. You're going to get a little bit of a discount. I think gold's going to come down a little bit here on the miners. Where's my? It's right. It was right in front of me. So HYMC. Look, it bounced right off my buy zone. Okay. So in the report, it's this gap. But I think gold comes on and tests it. You can wait, and you might be able to get it. As cheap as 18. But remember, if gold breaks that 4,000 level, this is going to break down. So you want to have a disciplined stop loss. Take a minor loss and then buy it lower when this has correlated pricing with gold at 3,500. Man, Eric, do you want me to look at any tickers? I'm not sure. Eric coming in here dominating everybody's time. Hey, here's 25 tickers for you to look at. You got great enthusiasm, Eric. BBAI, buy it at $2. It's getting there. It's at 285. It's getting real interesting. Wrap. I like it. These are off my weekend update. Okay, it's pulled back. It's sub $2. Remember, I said $1 stop loss. So it's in a buy zone. It's a fundamental buy using technicals. So I like wrap. I don't think it goes below $1 unless overall market conditions crash. They've got a lot of positive news in their company. GDMN. Is that GDMN? There it is. Oh, is this it? Wisdom tree? Does that sound right? You know what that looks like? That looks like, oh, that's a gold miner. I was going to say that looks like the gold chart. That is a gold miner, same thing. So all these are tapping into a buy zone. So, 67 to 70. But if gold breaks 4,000, you might be able to get it lower. So if you buy it in around here, you just put a stop loss right below that pivot swing. And sound, I pulled it off the report. It just was running sideways. I pulled it off my weekend update. That was an aggressive buy. Yeah, see, it is just running sideways in that. Right, but it's an AI voice leader. Do I see the current? Oh, yeah, I answered that about that. Yeah, so I wouldn't short oil. Right now, the intraday bias is shorts. I would buy discounts. And more importantly, guys, and here you go, Marcus, if you're still on, you're sitting on your cruise ship, using the underlier, buy this box here as long as the war is raging. So anywhere from 83 to 85. The all-time high anchored VWAP is 84.65. So that's your discount. And then run that shit to 100. What's up, Joe? XAU USD. Look at you guys with all the tickers. I love it. And again, YouTube, I apologize. I can't see your tickers. It's the 4,000 zone. Remember, the pricing on these are damn near par between that. So I still think there's buys that exist in 4,000 for all the reasons that I gave in my webinar yesterday about the enthusiasm of buyers pushing it to 200 or up 200 points. So I still think that. But you have to protect yourself on a swing in case it drops. We will buy like crazy down around 3,500, guys. But there's points to be made there. So the overall range in this, the pivots are 4,000 and 4,400 right now. Man, I don't remember you guys ever giving me this many charts. You guys are just on top of it today. NVTS. Ooh, that one is sold down. Navis Semiconductor. Semis are getting their asses kicked right now. IPO anchored VWAP, it bounced off of another critical. So $10 to $11 is an attractive price. And there you go. NVTS, $10 to $11. Keep an eye out, stop loss just outside of it. Mind your risk. Evie's spamming you with my links, guys, because they're not in my bio right now. I can't put links in my bio until August 15th because Meta put me in the corner and spanked me, said, you're doing all these free stuff for the community, you fraud. I talked to a trader yesterday that I've never met before. And I saw his post and he was talking about, hey, this is my backup account. Please follow me. He has a community. I looked him up. I mean, he seems legit, right? And he had 150,000 followers and Meta banned him. So, I mean, it's crazy. All right. Hooper base, PENG. You know what that one looks like? That looks like, what chart did I see recently? It looks like that. Semis, right? So right now, if you like it, you can use this velocity drop. I'm running out of time. So let me look. Let me do something here real quick. Let's run a fib on it. Move it here so you guys can see it on Instagram. And then the change of trend is here. I teach all this, guys. You guys want to learn it? Yeah, see that? That's the run. Right there, your VWAP buy. 50, right around mid 55, stop loss below 51. And see if you can run it back up. It stopped it. Look at the confluence between that VWAP and half the move. That is just a beautiful buy zone. And defined risk, that's the beautiful part. Shiraz, if you want to know about drone companies, join ABR, Alpha Beta Report. Be on that live. The guys at Alpha Beta Report, particularly Ned, he does thesis trading and does thesis papers for hedge funds that they pay six figures for. The guy's a genius, and he knows all about those drones. Man. Is you guys' coffee strong this morning? You guys came with all the tickers. Yep, microsystem, same thing. All these charts in that sector look like that. They have this bounce. So same thing. I see two areas to have VWAPs. 1, 2, we're doing it quickly. And then this one, I wouldn't use a fib. We're going to use a regression trend line. Look at that, how it bounced off that. You don't think this math works? I think downside buy zone, Blaine or whoever asked about this, is 41 to 45, right? So if you can get in that, all right, or that's a good place to, if you own it, get your stop loss below that. Guys, I just posted for Alpha Beta Report again. Make sure you follow Alpha Beta Report. I'll be over there live with Crypto John here in 2 hours, less than 2 hours. So I'm out of time. But listen, you can come trade with me for free. Link is in the chat. Instagram chat, come trade with me. We'll continue the conversation there. Otherwise, look for my weekend update, and I'll be back Monday. If I'm not on this account, you need to go follow the Student Alpha. All right, guys, have a good one.